Time once again for your update from the city of Brooklyn Park. The mayor is with us, Hollies Winston. Welcome once again.
Thank you.
A few things to touch on to bring you up to date. First, recently back from Japan. Tell us a little bit about that trip, why it happened, and some of the local partners for Brooklyn Park you had a chance to talk with.
So yeah, it was a wonderful opportunity. So the governor actually invited cities in Minnesota that have Japanese countries in their backyard. We have 4 in Brooklyn Park. So we have Decatur, Olympus, and then a few others as well. I don't want to offend anybody, but we have a number. But the reality, the reason for it was to meet with some of the chambers. So we met with some in Tokyo and Osaka, and we were able to learn what they're looking for in terms of workforce or what they need as businesses to grow. So that was the big focus for us, and we have some takeaways in terms of what we can do to keep those businesses here and to help them grow as well. And by the way, I think $45 million from, I want to say, Takeda was promised to some of the businesses for growth in the United States.
Wonderful.
On that trip.
Let's talk about the Community Activity Center. Lots of opportunity for public input. What are some of the thoughts going around with that?
Yeah, so I think there's this there's a debate between whether we're going to have an ice sheet removed and then add more basketball courts, pickleball, and some other things. The way that the City Council is looking at it and saying we want to explore all of our options, because if we can grow the pie, right, that means people can get what they want without people feeling like they're losing something. So we're still deliberating on that. We're going to have more opportunities for people to come out, but there may also be an ask from the public, not for more dollars, but for us to maybe have a capital campaign and ask some of the private businesses that are out there what we can do. But we're still looking at options, and we want to make sure we grow it because we are a diverse city, and we want to make sure we're meeting different people's needs, but also in a strategic fashion as well.
Go to the city's website to find out more ways to stay in touch with that legislative prep. It seems a long ways away, but you're already thinking about next year's legislative session. What are some of the key topics?
Yeah, so that's going to move quickly. So one of them is going to be, again, that Community Activity Center. We're also going to be looking at Zanewood because we want to grow opportunities for youth there. And then our fire station. We're finding increasingly that our fire station is a regional hub. So we're going to be looking for dollars to make sure we get more of that to Brooklyn Park. And then we always focus on what can we do in terms of public safety, especially youth, to get those youth moving in the right direction. So those will be some of our priorities going forward.
Couple final notes to pass along. Something called Wonder Women Define, something coming up for a specific group, 14 to 18-year-old girls. Find out more on the website. Early December is when that happens, and the ARP fund second round closed up.
Yes.
City looking at some of that process to distribute some of those funds. Mayor, thanks once again for the update. Look to talk to you again soon.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Learn more about The Connection at ccxmedia.org and follow us on social media.